Hey, what's up guys? No Talent Gamer here with another movie review. Yeah, I'm filming this one on a Sunday. I just saw the movie yesterday. I'm getting the reviews out quicker, which I'm glad that I'm finally getting that instead of waiting a week to put out the review. But this one will be here for the Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. I forgot about him. Oh yeah, and one more, Hannah Waddingham from the Ted Lasso TV series. So, side note, if you haven't watched the Ted Lasso series, do yourself a favor, watch Ted Lasso series. It's one of the best TV shows. It's over now, but it was one of the best TV shows out there, hands down, by miles, so much better. But yeah, she was in this, playing a different kind of role compared to what she does in Ted Lasso, which was different, which, not complaining. But yeah, this here is based off the TV show from, I want to say it was the 80s. I don't know if it was in the 70s or not, but I'm pretty sure it was like the mid to late 80s, I believe. Starring Lee Majors, which if you do stay post credits, I'm pretty sure his scene is after the credits. So make sure you stay for that if you did watch TV show growing up. Be sure to check that out. Pretty cool seeing him in there. But yeah, they bring that up, which I thought was pretty sweet. But yeah, this one here, according to IMDb, what they say is a down-and-out stuntman must find the missing star of his ex-girlfriend's blockbuster film. Yeah, and this one, which I've seen like a lot of the reviews so far, and a lot of people have said the same thing, where it's more of a, and I have to agree with them on all the ones that I have seen, it is more of a rom-com. It's a rom-com that has action in it. I would say that. I wouldn't say this is an action comedy by any means. This is definitely more of a rom-com with action, and the action scenes are done very well. I did like this. I did like the stunts that they did. It really, and you know, this is a love letter essentially to stuntmen of Hollywood, and the crazy things that they do. The movies would not be possible without the crazy work that they do, that they put into it. Very, very cool. And like I said, this is just pretty much a love letter to that, which I really like, because those guys don't get enough credit at all. There's even a mention in the movie talking about, somebody asks Ryan Gosling if there are Oscars for stuntmen, and no, when you think about it, there's nothing. There's nothing like that, which I think is something that they probably should change, I feel like. But that's just my opinion. I think they should pay homage to them, at least some kind of Oscar. But yeah, that's my little rant on that. And like I said, this is a love letter to the stuntman, and it is more of a rom-com than anything, at least in my opinion. But when they do have the action is good. And I think the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt is really well done. I think they have a really good chemistry. I do enjoy their chemistry. They work good together. They feed off each other well when they are together on screen. I think Ryan Gosling, man can do no wrong, in my opinion. I love pretty much every movie that he does. I think he does an outstanding job. And he does a good job in this one too. And it's really cool seeing on the end. Make sure, like I said, stay for the credits. You can actually see them doing their the stunts and using Ryan Gosling's stuntmen as well, which I think it was a pretty nice tie-in. And at least in my version that I saw, they did have a intro with Ryan Gosling and the director Leitch. Is that his name? Hold on a sec here. Make sure I'm saying it right. Is it Leitch? Why doesn't it just let me pick this? Okay. Oh, of course it's not letting me look at the other stuff. My bad. Let me search real quick. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure I have. Okay, good. The director is, yes, David Leitch. L-E-I, I'm pretty sure, hopefully I'm saying that right. But yes, what was it? He did Deadpool 2, which I thought was pretty good. I did like Deadpool 2. He also did Bullet Train, which if you haven't checked that movie out, be sure to check that one out. I think Bullet Train is pretty sweet. I liked that movie. He was also directed that movie as well. But yeah, I think he does a good job with the action scenes, the writing. The pacing is good. I will say the pacing is good. I think everything works out fine. However, the critic in me would probably say that you could probably cut out, there was like an act 3 and then there was another act 3 essentially. I feel like you probably could have ended it earlier. You probably could have, this is a 2-hour movie. It's 2 hours 5 minutes, I believe. You definitely probably could have cut at least 20 to 25 minutes out. I think that was a little, not taking away from the movie, but I think it was just a little unnecessary. I don't think you really needed that extra 25 minutes. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Like I said, I just think that they probably could have cut some out, but it still works well. You still like the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. I think they do a fantastic job. The action scenes are good, and like I said, don't go in thinking this is going to be like a die-hard action movie. It's not like that. It just has some good action sequences. Man, I think they did a really good job with all that. But like I said, the pacing was good, but like I said, they probably cut off a little bit, probably at least 25 minutes, honestly. But it's still a good movie. It still has some funny scenes. I will say that there were some jokes that were meant to hit that I did not laugh at. I didn't think was that funny. So some of the jokes didn't land, but that being said, I'd probably say about 3/4 of the jokes landed for me. But that other 25%, it didn't land for me. I see what they were trying to do, but it just didn't work well. So overall, this movie is a good movie. It's a fun movie to watch. Be ready. Like I said, if you're going in there thinking hardcore action, it's not going to be like that. So I think if you know that going into the movie, I think you're going to enjoy it. Knowing that it's a little more, most people that I've seen review it have definitely described it more as a rom-com than anything. So yeah, so other than that, pacing was good. Directing was well done. Some of the shots that they did were real cool. And the music, I will say the music selection is amazing. And they do use Kiss, I can't remember the name of the song, unfortunately, but they do use the same song in the movie throughout. There's other songs, obviously, too, but they do use the same song. However, I think it's like maybe like sped up or slowed down in some instances, or it's just changed like a little bit, but it is a Kiss song. And I liked what they did there because it's a good song. It's a good Kiss song. But I like what they did there. But you don't really see that too much where it's literally the same song. They do play it a lot. I didn't keep track on my phone or anything like that, but it does play the same song a lot. But I still think it worked well with it. I think it was a good choice in music. Like I said, there's some other songs in there that I thought were really, really good. But yeah, overall, we'll leave it at that. Like I said, it's a good movie to watch. A little too much on the romance for me, but that's just my style. But yeah, overall, it's still a fun movie to see. Go check it out for like a date night. I think it's definitely a great date night movie. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'll say 7.5. I'll probably say 7.5. Yeah, that's fair. 7.5 for me. Like I said, they could have done a few things differently, but other than that, pretty good movie. Be sure to check it out. I want to thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Please get to like, comment, subscribe down below. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.